If you want to watch my subscribers ruin my life for the next 24 hours, then definitely watch this video. So basically, I made different posts, some on Twitter, some on Instagram, and also on YouTube, and I asked you what I should eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you guys came through massively so I hope you enjoy this, and I hope I don't die or get food poisoning. We're gonna start with breakfast, and for breakfast I used Instagram, and it was quite difficult because Instagram stories only allows you to have two options, so you can only choose between two. So on my first story, I asked you guys to pick between getting a takeaway breakfast or a homemade breakfast, and of course, you guys chose homemade. I was secretly hoping that everyone's gonna choose takeaway, so I could just go to McDonald's, and that's a lot easier. But now, I'm gonna have to cook breakfast, thanks to you guys. On the second one, I asked you guys whether I should go for savory or for sweet, and it was almost 50-50, but there was slightly more votes on the savory one, so that's what we're going for. And then on the final one, I chose two different like savory options based on the messages that you guys were sending me, and one of them is breakfast tacos, and the other one was breakfast pizza, and 53% of you guys have chosen breakfast pizza. So never ate a breakfast pizza, never even thought about making one, but no challenge is big enough for me, especially when it comes to food. So this is what I've got for us to make our breakfast pizza. Oh, this is gonna be like really weird. So this is the pizza base that I'm gonna be using. This is actually a mixture between a garlic bread and a pizza, which seemed appropriate because it doesn't have any tomato sauce, and this is supposed to be like a breakfast pizza. There's nothing better than the smell of garlic bread. If garlic bread came out with a perfume, I'd actually buy it. Shawn Mendes, One Direction, who? So I got some hard-boiled eggs, because what else are you gonna put on a breakfast pizza? I also got some baked beans. That sounds so freaking weird on a pizza. But I was struggling to think of like morning things. And the last thing I got is some chorizo, and this one is actually probably gonna be delicious. That smells really good. So I'm gonna start by putting the baked beans on top of the pizza. I know some people like baked beans in their pizza because I googled it, but I'm sorry, I don't get it. It looks interesting. It's a look. It's probably less controversial than pineapple on pizza. Do you guys like pineapple on pizza, or is that something that grosses you out? I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm probably like the 0.1% that don't really have an opinion on it. This is what happens when you guys take over my life. Thank you very much to everyone on Instagram. This is what's hopefully going to make this delicious. I'm actually glad that I didn't wake up too hungry today, because otherwise I don't think I'm gonna love this. Should probably slice the egg, but ain't nobody got time. You guys voted for a breakfast pizza, and that is exactly what this is, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be any great, but I guess we're gonna find out. Out of all the pizzas I've seen, that is definitely one of them, and that's all I can say. It could be delicious. I do like baked beans. I just am not sure if I'm gonna like it looking like that. It's very wet. I wanted to show you. Do you see how wet it is? I don't really know how to slice pizza. I usually just eat the whole thing like a giant cookie. I'm actually getting kind of hungry now, so that's the slice of pizza. That actually looks decent. I mean, it doesn't look very breakfasty unless your goal for the day is to get a heart attack, because there's a lot of like stuff. That is so incredibly wet. Okay, let's give this a try. Ooh, look at all that cheese. Confusing is the right word. I haven't really tried the egg yet. I actually think the baked beans would work on this. It's just that I don't think it works with the chorizo and the egg. Not terrible overall, like still probably better than most breakfasts that I could come up with on my own. So thank you for the recommendation, guys. Wow. The first bite was a little bit weird, and I was kind of upset at you guys for doing this to me, but I could actually see myself eating this again. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but thank you to everyone from my Instagram who voted for this. You guys are amazing, and there's no sarcasm in any of this. The egg, for example, it's great, and not overcooked at all. For lunch, I actually posted a poll on Twitter, and you're allowed 4 different options, and I asked you guys what should I eat for lunch? Like, you guys are in complete control of what I'm gonna be eating. The options that I gave were vegan foods and salads, 5-star restaurant meals, microwave ready meals, and canned foods. 36% of you guys voted for 5-star restaurant meals, and I was actually surprised by this because this is a good option, but then I thought, you guys just want me to spend a lot of money. I didn't really realize that it was gonna be a challenge to find a 5-star place or a 5-star restaurant that serves food to take away. That's incredibly difficult to find, at least in London. So I just arrived at Harrods, and if you don't know what Harrods is, it's basically like the most bougie place in London. It's like a giant shopping center, except everything's very expensive, and they've also got food, so I thought this would be the perfect place. So I think loads of the restaurants are in this room. All of this looks so freaking good. Look at that sushi. That actually looks delicious. Look at this whole room. Like, everything is like made of chocolate. Guys, give this video a like if you want me to make a whole video in which I eat foods from here for the whole day. So this one right here is a steakhouse, and it's weirdly empty. Like, no one's eating here. One of the steaks in the menu is £100 per 100 grams. Like, that's not even for like a steak. It's probably like £300 per steak. This is apparently lobster. I think I found the place where I'm gonna buy the desserts. Would you guys look at this? So here I've got my Harrods bag. Thank you so much everyone on Twitter who made me spend more money on this meal than I would have probably spent in 2 weeks of eating. This is so incredibly bougie that I don't think you guys even understand how like fancy these foods are. I hate that I love it, but I always love it every time I spend a lot of money on food. Wow. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, guys? Doesn't that look incredible? And this last one is dessert, but I'm gonna tell you what everything is, and I hope that I made like good decisions. I think I should get a plate because one doesn't spend all this money on food and then eat it out of like a plastic box. That just doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna use my hands because we don't forget our trashy beginnings. This is a goat's cheese, carrot, truffle, tart, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French, but it's basically like a carrot goat's cheese mini pie. So I chose that as my side. And let's see what I chose for main. Actually, I already forgot what this is. Isn't that just beautiful? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Most YouTubers are buying Teslas, so don't even start drama that I spent too much money on this. I think this is salmon with a potato salad in the bottom. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone on Twitter who pushed me into getting the most beautiful dessert I have ever seen in my whole life. I would have never gotten this if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you. Oh my god. My mouth can't comprehend what's going on. That is the best thing I've eaten in my whole life. Wow. It's so good. I'm gonna try the fish with the potato salad now. When you're in a fancy place, I don't like to ask too many questions because it just shows that I don't belong there, so I just act like I know everything. Oh my god. Once again, pretty damn speechless. The only downside to any of this is my wallet. That is the only issue with this because these foods are amazing and I'm going to seriously attack this in a second. I just want to try this on camera. Look at this little pastry and then you look at it from the other side and like it's bougie and extra. Yeah, and it's got like the Harrods logo on top. This is the best meal I've ever eaten on my videos. It tastes like birthday cake if you were a millionaire growing up. This is a scone, I think. No, wrong. It's pretty good. Look at this little like chocolate cake with some gold on it. This alone is better than anything else I've ever eaten, like the whole like past 3 months. This is the last one I'm gonna try. Even the crust is delicious, and I never like the crust of pies. I'm not eating the whole thing because I want my friend to try it. It was expensive, but I didn't think that I was gonna love this much. So thank you very much to everyone on Twitter who voted for this to happen. breakfast was, it was okay. Lunch was incredible, still recovering from it, but it's time to get dinner. And for dinner, I went on YouTube, and I didn't even know you could ask questions to your subscribers on YouTube, but apparently you can make them vote and everything. I went on the community tab on YouTube, which I didn't even know was a thing, and I asked you guys, what should I have for dinner? And over 107,000 of you guys have voted. That's insane. That's more votes than in any other platform. So shout out to everyone, all of my subscribers on YouTube. My options were a Burger King burger, Domino's pizza, KFC fried chicken, Nando's chicken, or a Chipotle burrito. I don't know how to say Chipotle. Like, everyone's been roasting me. I think people have made compilations of me saying it. I really wanted to get fast food for dinner, and you guys have spoken, and 39%, which is like a huge percentage, have voted for Chipotle burrito. And probably pronouncing Chipotle wrong. I don't know why I can't say it. I just can't. I have an accent and I'm sorry. So here we are. I am ready to go and get my burrito. So I'm gonna go inside and I'll check in with you guys in just a second. It's not like I've got many options here. You guys said that I should get the burrito. I actually kind of feel like it. So I'm happy with you guys' choice for this one. That's a big burrito, guys. Would you look at that? I am so excited for this, guys. I'm kind of speechless. So I've got some extra guacamole always, because sometimes the burrito can be a little bit dry and you want to make sure you can add more to it. I really wanted to get some chips as well, but because it wasn't part of like the poll on YouTube, and I guess that wouldn't be fair for the challenge, so I didn't get it. So just got some extra guacamole instead. This is beautiful, and I cannot wait for this whole like thing to be in my stomach. It's so freaking thick. Look at that. Like, how am I even gonna eat this? Like, this doesn't fit in my mouth. Oh my god. Wow. I was actually really impressed when you guys said Chipotle, because I didn't realize it was as popular, at least with you guys, because I put so many different options. I thought it was gonna be like Burger King or maybe one of like the most popular fast food chains, but I'm actually very happy about this. A massive shout out to my YouTube viewers, because you guys did me right with this. I almost always ask for double chicken, but today I asked for just the normal amount of chicken. The lady made this burrito so big that it actually ripped, so I mean, I'm just gonna have to eat it on a plate because there's no other way to do this. And I can have my guacamole on the side. Everyone's gonna say, who eats a burrito with a fork? I do. Just, I do. I was gonna say that Chipotle should sponsor me, but then I thought, actually I sponsor them every day of my life by giving them all of my money. I'm so happy right now, guys. It was a great day, but this is definitely the best way to end it. I love my subscribers because every single thing I've eaten today has actually been amazing. Maybe not the breakfast, even though I think most of you guys probably thought it was gonna be delicious, so I don't think you meant to like make it bad for me. A huge shout out to my followers on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for being part of this video, guys. So thank you for following in all those platforms. I'm gonna try to make more like interactive videos, so if you're not following me yet, there's all my links in the description down below. This was honestly such a like fun video to film, so thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and also just subscribe and switch my notifications on so you guys don't miss out on future videos. I'm gonna do more challenges with my viewers and with my subscribers, so make sure you like got my notifications on every social media so you can actually be part of this. I think that's about it for this video, guys, so I hope you guys had a good time. There's a lot coming up this week. Make sure those notifications are on because there's emotional videos this week. I think, you know, just things that need to be addressed and just updating you on a lot of things, and I think I'm gonna do it probably at some point this week. And also there's a lot of food things as well, so I hope you stay tuned and I will see you on my next video, which is probably gonna be tomorrow or the day after. Bye bye.